Privet. My name is Vikora. Call me Vivi. Can't talk, no tongue. Boss give me this machine to communicate. Gonna use it to talk to you, Melly. Can answer right away with the day or net answers. It will take time for me to type, so if expect a detailed answer, wait for me to finish typing. Spasibo for your patience. Today me gonna continue the first Desendent. Me wanted to play some mecha break for the Christmas event, but boss forced me to play this one instead. Me kinda have the fault on this because me ask for money to get some costumes for this game. So me gonna continue the main story and see how much me can do tonight. Enjoy the stream.
What's going on?
Hi, Bunny. That's a serious look. What is it?
Did you know that my parents were part of the Colon Special Forces?
Yes. You finally found out, huh? I didn't know they were part of Colon exactly, but I knew whatever operations they were doing, they weren't ordinary. You should know, Bunny. They joined the Colon Special Forces for you. When you were very young, I remember them saying they wanted to create a world for you where you would have nothing to fear. I think that's why they joined.
What do you mean?
They became soldiers because they loved you so much. They wanted to protect you, the same as many people in Albion do now. It's ironic if you think about it.
Okay, I can't think about that now. Do you know of any descendants who might know anything about the Colon Special Forces from around that time?
Sharon. She was the only one who worked with your parents. Bunny, wait. Your parents were dealing with their own issues too, so...
Yeah, I get it. I just need to know what it was exactly that they were dealing with.
What do you want? There you are, kid. Glay filled me in. I've been waiting for you. To be honest, I don't know much about your parents. Back then, I was just the youngest recruit, and they were pros. Don't be too disappointed, though. I do have a general idea of the operations that were carried out back then. There was an incident where a relic of the ancestors excavated by Albion was stolen by the Vulgus. Everyone in the Colon Special Forces was sent to retrieve it. I think your parents were part of that operation. I'll send you the coordinates of the operation zone where I believe they were most active. You should be able to find something there.
Thanks.
Good luck, kid.
Me kinda forgot how to check on the missions active. Okay, now me remember how.
In order to quickly produce immunity antibodies, we need data on the antidote mechanism, stored in Albion. After comparing the data we have with Albion's existing data, we can either imitate it or create something similar. But since we need the data to be transferred safely, we need you to protect it.
Tapping our communications. If the repeater is destroyed, things are going to get very difficult for us.
Good job. The data transfer has been completed. All we need to do now is wait. Using the material you gathered, I've made an antibody that gives immunity from the Order's most commonly used toxin. But because of time constraints, I haven't been able to conduct any formal clinical trials.
Привет, Kamisotsu.
So we're the guinea pigs.
Welcome to the stream.
This will be an excellent opportunity, Kate. We'll be able to collect data on the side effects of the antibody on the Descendants.
Me have to say sorry, me can't talk while me is playing. So hope you understand. May change the volume now. It's now. Also me cannot talk, so me use this app to do so. Me is mute, but you can still talk to me while me is playing.
Security protocols have been disabled. Desendent, destroy the upper section.
That should be good enough. Great work.
Me glad you understand. Hope you had a good day as well.
Good to see you. Shall we discuss the upcoming operation?
Glay, I don't think we should joke about it.
You sound just like Jin. Adorable. Thank you for your hard work. Don't worry, I know how capable you are.
I heard you worked on my RK neutralizer. I'm sure it'll be effective against the toxin again.
You can trust me. To be honest, I tested it on myself at the clinical trial stage. I'm fine, so as descendants, you definitely will be.
What did you just say, Kate? That neutralizer was made from the Order's toxin. Do you know how dangerous that was? Do I have to lose you too?
Glay, I'm also part of Albion headquarters. I'm one of many people working for Albion and all of humanity. The Descendants shouldn't be the only ones ready to sacrifice themselves. I'm ready to do my part. Let's help each other.
Lighten up, Glay. Thanks to Kate's efforts, we can continue with the operation.
Glay, this antibody will help you to stay strong for this operation. After all, it will give you immunity, and I've tested it on myself.
Let it go this one time. But never again, you hear me? Okay. Thank you, Kate. Really.
Now that everybody has the antibody, let's go get that Iron Heart. We can't let the Vulgus take this one too.
If everyone is ready, I will lead the way. Let us find the Iron Heart.
Me is not that kind of creature. But me is glad me is stealing someone else's heart. Also me kinda have to add this is me boss channel. We simply are sharing the account until me can have me own channel. Me is just a simple assassin. Me form is for a curse me previous organization put on me to get rid of me. No, me is living with me boss as his assistant. Me is a human, but with the shape of a monster rabbit now. Me don't mind. Who knows, you might get lucky to have a cheerful time with me. Just don't tell me, boss. You can follow me boss Twitter and Blue Sky. I mostly have the story of both of us in there. But me can tell more about me when me can. Well, while me wait me can tell you a bit more. Me is Russian, and also me like to drink coffee with some sugar. Boss mostly drinks it bittersweet. But now me can talk. What you would like to know about me? What you like to know about me? Do you have any questions about my appearance?
Guide, can you sense the waves emitted from the Ironheart?
I can. However, my scans show there is a space deep beneath this area. The energy waves are being dispersed by a metal device installed by the enemy. It will be difficult to determine the exact location of the Ironheart.
Damn it! Not only did they spread their toxins everywhere, they installed this as well.
They most likely intended to use it to transport the Ironheart they found.
It's long story, but me was trained since me was a child. Me had to train and get some surgery to become the perfect assassin. Me spend most of me life on the organization gaining money and killing important people. But Beccu's me organization wanted to get rid of me for me. Killing the nature, they send me to kill a certain person and me curiosity make me read some of the notes he had. A curse nonetheless. And in the week later, me now is what you see. No, me gonna play a bit. Make sure me can answer when me is on a safe spot.
Analyzing layout of the ruins. RK covers 40% of the entire area. A point of note, the RK corresponds to a single pattern, unlike the patterns of Desendent. According to the layout analysis results, the location of these readings is identical to that used for tombs and altars.
Me had no idea how to turn down the volume. Me can't do it from here because me voice is also in the main volume. Is this a bit better now?
If I compile all of the data we have gathered, there is a high probability that this is the tomb of one of the ancestors who died during the Civil War. The fact that they were laid to rest in such a deep location, either they were an ancestor of a high status, or they played an important role in the incidents related to the Iron Heart. I've identified the Volga's communications frequency being transmitted nearby. It will likely contain information we need. We should investigate.
Again, me have to be in a safe spot to talk. For the typing. But which parts of me story you didn't understand?
The Ironheart isn't here. The Vulgus came to excavate the remains of the ancestor. They plan to use this to open the ancestor's vault.
I don't understand. The remains of an ancestor or a vault? What do you mean?
The vault contains an iron heart. It may have been placed there intentionally to prevent someone from claiming it. The reason the Vulgus have extracted DNA from the remains is likely because the vault can only be accessed through a bioscan.
If that's the case, then the occupant of this tomb is the same individual who locked the vault.
That's correct. They must be planning to use the DNA to allow them to bypass the biometric authentication and claim the iron heart.
Not me current boss, me previous organization. And yes, the target me killed had some notes. Which it was a knowledge curse. If you know that info, you end up like this.
This device interferes with the sieve links. I'll restore the disrupted communications. Noise removal complete. Checking contents. Sender, Enzo. He says the Vulgus have been spotted moving to another zone.
Have they found a way to open the vault already? Damn it! We need to get to that vault.
Wait. We should secure the Ancestors' remains and the data, just in case. If the vault can only be accessed through the biometric authentication of specific DNA, then we'll need that DNA as well.
I have disabled the Vulgus data repository for now. I have also collected the data formatted sample of the remains.
Well, that's a relief. I can't stand it when things go according to Vulgus plans. Let's deal with these bastards quickly to get moving.
Comms have been stabilized. All units return to Albion to prepare for the next operation.
answer those questions, me transformation was hard at the beginning. Me arms and legs are black solid and me face is what you see. Also me blood is mercury toxic.
New follower detected. Welcome, soldier.
Because me blood is toxic, me tried to take off this face, thinking it was a mask. And you can see the scars of it. Because of that, me tongue also get damaged and had to cut it down. So you might know, the first years, me was depressed of that. Also spasibo for the follow. Me boss is gonna be glad with me. After 3 years in a prison, me was able to meet me boss. He gave me a new purpose and now me is living with him, working as his assistant. He gave me this to talk and now me is grateful to him for this opportunity. But so far, that's me story in a long story short. Me is lucky as well. Me also try to repay him the best way possible. Well, for me it was impossible a few years ago. But thanks to boss, me can now do this for fun, just like he does. You might like me, boss. He is old enough to understand how the world works. And he has so many stories he didn't share yet. It is a bit difficult. Me boss mostly writes stories, but you can hang out with us whenever you like. Also me enjoy some company while me stream. Boss is resting while me streams on weekends. Me don't like tea, but me can accept it.
just get to the point.
We've confirmed the transmitted data. There's a vault where the ancestors kept the Ironheart. We can use this to our advantage. The Vulgus will need time to crack open the vault. Enzo, send the sample of the ancestors' remains received from the guide to Anais and tell her to hurry. We need to analyze the DNA and activate the biometric authentication before the Vulgus do. And to do that, we need to increase our combat forces in the field. I'll send any off-duty descendants, rendezvous with them at the outpost, and proceed with the operation.
Jeez, why am I being called in? I thought I'd be getting some R&R. Making me work with crazies thinking they see a ghost. Nah, I've got other things to do.
Jeremy, there's an Ironheart in this zone. Have you forgotten that finding the Ironheart is the #1 priority for all Descendants? Also, since you've been assigned to a mission, you should conduct yourself properly. Continue to be uncooperative, and I will report you to your superiors.
An Ironheart? Oh, man, why didn't you say so from the start?
Also, me don't use any kind of social media. Me prefer to stay away from tus while me boss. Does that work for both of us? But he said one of these days, me can have me own YouTube channel, so the people can see me videos aside of his.
Get to the point. I only picked up bits and pieces earlier. I didn't realize it was such an emergency. An Ironheart. Right in front of us. The place will be crawling with Corell's minions, but don't worry. I can take this opportunity to show you what an awesome descendant I am. I'm curious what Guide's reaction will be after I carry this entire operation. Let me know, will ya? Alrighty, shall we get this show started? I'll use my incredible teleportation skills to scout all of the underground spaces.
If the Vulgus are on the verge of opening the vault, then they'll likely report to their superior, Corell.
In which case, we'll need a way to tap into their comms. Guide, check and see if there are any ally devices nearby we can use to wiretap.
There is one ally communications repeater. If I modify the code, it can be altered to enable wiretapping.
That should work. We should spread out and continue with the mission.
You can try to talk with him, but if me forgot to tell him, he might ignore it. Also, me boss makes sure to have me lore as well in his blue sky. Just need to search a bit more deeper.
Desendent, I will be modifying the communications repeater code from this point on. Even though the code has been modified, the current output isn't strong enough to penetrate the enemy's classified communications grid. If we were to overload it, we would be able to increase its accuracy, but the Vulgus will be able to track our location.
I know that will make it challenging for you, Descendant, but you'll need to tough it out. Don't have a choice. Guide, increase the output.
Surveillance accuracy has increased by 40%. All communications content is being stored. Surveillance accuracy at 85%. I will try to maintain a level that will not cause the device to malfunction.
Sharing the surveillance info. Fortunately, Alpha's just called us in to explain the overload. He is furious. Well, maybe just upset that the equipment is being pushed to its limits. I'll try to mollify him. is Enzo. There is a Vulgus generator somewhere in this zone. These generators are the main power sources for the enemy's comms devices. We need to find the enemies who have fuses, take them out, and use the fuses to disable the generator. Has appeared. Another unit has appeared. Grab that fuse. Take its fuse and disable the generator. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Stay focused. The enemy comms devices should be shutting down shortly. Excellent job.
Let's meet at the Timberfall outpost. I have some information I wish to discuss. Desendent. First of all, this is only a theory for now. I must review the enemy's data before I can be certain. I have some ideas on why the enemy is collecting organic matter, and I have reached a hypothetical conclusion. The most probable reason is that their DNA analysis is still incomplete, and they're looking for materials to use as part of it.
In order to extract pure DNA from something, you need a refining process to remove all the other materials mixed in.
And once refinement has been completed, you will still need to perform an amplification process. This process requires certain enzymes.
So what you're saying, Guide, is that the Vulgus are extracting the enzymes they need from the giant tree.
In a way, yes. As the giant tree has existed since the time of the ancestors, it will have accumulated a variety of organic matter. It may store materials which are difficult to find even now. The Vulgus may have predicted this. It is likely that they intend to extract all of the remaining organic matter left in the giant tree in order to find the enzymes required for amplification.
If we can seize what they extract and send it to Albion, we can expedite our research process.
I guess we have our answer then. Let's hurry. It's our turn to take something from them. Let's make them pay for messing with us.
Descendant, it seems that Gley has elected herself to be our guide this time. But I agree. Because of Gley's quick judgment and knowledge, I was able to decrease my margin of error.
I'm honored to hear that. Coming from a highly advanced AI created by the ancestors.
I must go into overclock mode in order to do everything I can to help you gain the Iron Heart.
Also me forgot to drink until now. Spasibo for the water, and depends on what kind of poetry is it.
Descendant, the Vulgus are collecting organic matter to create an enzyme that can amplify DNA. Once they've collected enough, they'll refine and move it to stop it being compromised. If you can capture the organic matter and send it to Albion, we can extract the enzyme we need. Eliminate the interrupter. If the organic matter is destroyed, it'll put us in a tight spot. Another interrupter. Desendent. We'll try to extract the enzyme as quickly as possible.
Me is not an expert on poetry, but if it works, me like knife's end how the blood escapes from me victims' throats while they try to scream. Also, spasibo for the stretch.
Desendent, I've scanned all Vulgus devices within the vicinity and found a device called a mixture injector.
Mixture? Guide, can you check the mixture inside it?
I'm sorry, Clay. As it is a simple injector without any encryption, it isn't possible for me to analyze it.
No need to be sorry. It's not too late for us to find it, break it, and then figure it out.
Just keep coming. Looks like they have a death wish.
Guide, can you identify the mixture once we destroy the device?
Vector is a type of growth accelerator that forces intense growth in organic matter, including proteins. The Vulgus plan to use it to obtain a large amount of the enzymes required for DNA extraction. This is the Vulgus that stole the Desendent's RK serum.
Ha! We finally found him! You bastard! I told you we'd make you pay for messing with us.
Hey, you! Are you slowpokes done? I almost fell asleep because you guys were taking too long. If you're done, come to the outpost. No, wait, would it be faster if I came to you? Get to the point. What are you doing? Sightseeing? This operation is a waste of time, a complete waste. You keep telling me I need to cooperate, but I think you guys are the uncooperative ones.
Jeremy, unless your receive is having issues, there is no way you didn't know we were in the middle of an operation. It's prohibited for Descendants to deactivate the receives during an operation. If you manually deactivated your receive link, I think that would make your attitude toward the operation uncooperative.
I'd watch what you're saying, Glay. I carried out my side of the operation perfectly. I scouted the entire area thoroughly. I've even confirmed that the Ancestors' ruins are in the deepest part of Vespers. How dare you question my attitude? God, I don't know why Alpha looks out for you guys so much. Maybe he feels sorry for you being possessed by the ghost or guide or whatever. If it's because he pities you, well, I guess normal me has no choice but to be understanding. I'll distract the enemy's backlines just for you pitiful lot. You can follow me and push through. You three, no. Is it 4? Anyway, you're all deployed, so let's cooperate and get this operation done without any mistakes. Also, I've been assigned to retrieve the Ironheart, so don't any of you think about touching it. I'm warning you.
Glay, your anger levels are rising.
I'm doing my best to let it go.
After all this time, me still hating that guy.
Asking out of curiosity,
May have no suggestions for a poetry, me know nothing. You can do one for me?
Thanks to Kaden and Nace's swift efforts, we've been able to restore the ancestors' DNA using the data that you've sent. Thank you for your hard work. You've all done an excellent job. The ancestors' biometric authentication data has been coded and sent to your receive. Guys, please activate the code when you reach the ancestors' vault.
There is a chance that we have not yet found the Vulgus that underwent genetic modification using Arcade. And we haven't confirmed whether the experiment succeeded or not. But the incident in the sterile land has affected my simulations. Vulgus technology is advancing faster than I expected. Almost there. Unnaturally so.
Knock, knock. Who's there? It's Pseudo. Desendent, I presume? You can't just let our equipment be, can you?
What? My scene channel switched? Enzo? There's something wrong with the accede channel. Enzo, respond!
I forced you to connect to my personal channel. You see, I'm brilliant, just like you. Now, let's play, fellow RK wielder.
Unless there's something wrong with my ears. Sounded to me like this jerk said he has RK abilities.
Me think is interesting. Again, me not know anything of poetry, but me thank you for giving me that poetry.
You heard me correctly, friend. You're curious about my arcade, aren't you? Let me fill you in. I injected myself with the arcade I stole from you. Oh, the power flowing through my body. What an exhilarating experience. And you were keeping all this power for yourselves. I hated you so much that I could have killed you all in an instant.
It appears that the genetic modification we saw earlier was successful.
Now, why don't you come here and give my cold, frozen body a hug, friend?
Those Vulgus bastards. They weren't just researching ways to open the vault.
Now it's clear why the Order of Truth was there. To create this monstrosity. If they only wanted to retrieve the DNA, they would have sent the Legion of Immortality.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Hey, hey. How hard did you hit this? What a brainless brute. You really want to fight me, huh?
Me like it still need to learn the concept of the rhythms, but it sure have some magic on it.
This device can force channels to change. If we destroy it, we will be able to connect to the HQ channel again.
Reconnection confirmed. The Asive channel is back online. Guide, please modify this code so that the channel cannot be disconnected again.
I have established a defensive security code. Communications will not be affected in the future.
It doesn't feel too bad to have my limbs cut off like this. It almost feels like I'm dreaming. I'll send you a little present soon.
There's a strange image on the command HUD. Is that Jaber?
Vulgus don't usually dream. Oh, but thanks to the Arche serum, I dream my every moment. You can call me Jaber.
The serum that was injected into the Vulgus was from Jaber.
Me gonna finish this stream soon as well, so it's your decision to stay. Me gonna stream again tomorrow at the same time if you wish to join.
Ironheart pulses have increased significantly. The vault must be nearby.
I'll send a signal to Jeremy. Jeremy, do you read me? Jeremy. Jeremy, respond. Hang on just a little longer, everyone.
It's so nice to see your face, friend. Can you call me Jaber just this once? Here I am. Eamon's delay has changed our plans, but it can't be helped. In my next dream, I'll be dancing with your corpse!
Biometric authentication code accepted. Desendent. Access the vault.
Oh, wow. You've completely lost it, haven't you? Listen. If you spotted the target, you should have said so. What are you doing? So this is what's gotten everybody so riled up. That's it. That's what makes us the Ironheart. It's way more impressive than what the rumors say. Hey, how long do you plan on just standing there? Go back to Albion and bring reinforcements or something. Why are you still here? Go! So, it's just the two of us now.
kinda make me smile when he gets choked, but then he had to talk to make me hate him again. For short, me kinda like him dead. Okay, me can stop this stream here. Me is getting tired, so me gonna get some rest. Tomorrow me gonna continue playing more Stellar Blade at midnight. No, me have to go. Eva, good night. До свидания.